Welcome back to Obama Recap, your go-to spot for breaking down the wildest movies with all the action, drama, and twists you can handle. Today, we're diving deep into The Last Gunfight, a 2025 thriller that's like The Hunger Games got a gritty makeover, mixed with John Wick's intensity and a sprinkle of family-fueled revenge. This one's got everything: betrayals, cons, and a death match that'll leave you speechless. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's break it down. This is gonna be a wild ride. Picture this: Sofia, Bulgaria, where the 5th annual Last Gunfight is about to go down. It's a brutal, underground competition where the world's deadliest fighters, think martial arts masters, sharpshooters, knife experts, and even bomb enthusiasts, battle it out for a massive $25 million prize. The rules? Survive, hunt down special symbols scattered around the arena, and rack up the most points. Only one person walks away a winner, and the whole bloody show is run by Anton Skol, a rich, shady dude who's basically a modern-day Roman emperor hosting gladiator fights for the elite. It's chaotic, it's dangerous, and it's got everyone betting like it's the Super Bowl of violence. Our story kicks off with Will Griffin, a young fighter with a point to prove. He's dying to enter the competition, but his family's not having it. His grandfather, Nathaniel Turner, is a slick con artist who swindled Skol out of $1 million 25 years ago, posing as a Texas oil man named Big Al Hummel. Nathaniel calls Skol a sick man and the competition humanity at its worst. Will's sister, Sam, a former Special Forces badass, and her ex-boyfriend Steve, a corporate mercenary with a knack for getting out of tight spots, try to talk Will out of it. See, Will's got a chip on his shoulder. He missed his chance to fight in Afghanistan because of a broken leg, and now he's obsessed with proving he's the best. Despite the warnings, Will's like, "This is my time," and signs up. Big mistake, my friends. Fast forward to the final round of the competition. Will's killing it, climbing the ranks as a long-shot contender. The crowd's going nuts, bets are flying, and it looks like he's about to snatch the $25 million. But then, boom, disaster strikes. Jamison Corgan, a ruthless competitor with zero chill, takes the win. How? Skol cheated, using a sneaky device to jam Will's gun, rigging the whole game. Will's out, and his family's devastated. Sam's furious, Steve's ready to throw hands, and Nathaniel knows Skol's dirty tricks cost his grandson everything. This isn't just a loss, it's personal. And that's when the real game begins. Nathaniel, the master con man, cooks up a revenge plan that's straight out of a heist movie. He gathers the crew: Sam, who's ready to storm the arena to avenge her brother; Steve, who's got her back even though they're exes; their grandmother, Trudy, aka Trudy the Intruder, a former spy who's sneakier than a cat burglar; and a total wild card, Jimmy Temple. Now, Jimmy looks like a computer nerd who'd rather be coding than fighting. He's drowning in debt to some scary bookies and needs the prize money to survive. But here's the kicker: Jimmy was Will's protege in the military, secretly trained to be a lethal weapon. The plan? Enter Jimmy in the next Last Gunfight, bet big on him as the underdog, and bankrupt Skol's empire while avenging Will. It's a long shot, but Nathaniel's got a lifetime of cons up his sleeve. The crew rolls into Skol City, where the competition's held. Nathaniel and his buddy Peter pose as Dino and Donnie Maloney, a loudmouth New York gambler, and his nephew, to keep Skol's eyes off the real plan. Sam signs up as a competitor, ready to throw down and draw attention away from Jimmy. Steve's there to protect her and Jimmy, while Trudy's working her spy magic in the shadows. The goal is to make Skol think he's running the show while they pull the strings. It's like a chess game, but with guns, knives, and a whole lot of attitude. As the competition starts, Jimmy shocks everyone. This nerdy kid, who supposedly likes piña coladas and getting caught in the rain, starts grabbing tokens and dodging bullets like he's been doing this his whole life. The crowd's like, "Who is this guy?" Nobody bet on him, except Nathaniel, who's playing the long game. Sam's out there kicking butt, facing off against Corgan and other psychos like the Reverend, a creepy dude who talks about false gods while waving a gun. Things get wild when Trudy pulls off an insane move. She fakes her own death in a staged grenade explosion. Why? So she can sneak backstage and swap out Skull's jamming device, ensuring Jimmy's gun won't fail like Will's did. That's right, Trudy's not just a grandma, she's a straight-up legend. But here comes the big twist. Peter betrays Nathaniel, spilling his real identity to Skull. Turns out, Skull remembers the $1 million con from 25 years ago and is pissed. He confronts Nathaniel, thinking he's got him cornered. "You're Big Al Hummel, and I've been looking for you," Skull says, all smug. What he doesn't know is that Peter's betrayal was part of the plan, a double cross to make Skull overconfident. Nathaniel leans into it, betting $1 million on Jimmy at 100-to-1 odds, which means a $100 million payout if Jimmy wins. A Russian gambler named Vlad jumps in with another million, putting $200 million on the line. Skull's sweating now, because if Jimmy pulls this off, his empire's done for. The final round, called the Last Gunfight, is pure chaos. Competitors are blindfolded, handed one weapon and 2 clips, and thrown into a kill-or-be-killed arena. Jimmy's out there, somehow still alive, with Sam and Steve covering him like guardian angels. Corgan's gunning for revenge, and the Reverend's preaching nonsense while swinging a knife. In a heart-pounding moment, Jimmy faces Corgan, who mocks him as a weakling. "You're not gonna shoot me," Corgan sneers. But Sam steps in, cool as ice, and takes him out with no hesitation. She's like, "This is for my brother," and the crowd loses it. With less than 5 minutes left, Jimmy grabs the final token and wins the whole dang thing. The arena erupts, Skull's jaw hits the floor, and Nathaniel's bet pays off big time. Skull's broke, his security team bails, and some very angry Russians are circling like sharks. The crew celebrates, and here's where it gets even crazier: Trudy's alive. She struts in like the queen she is, revealing she orchestrated the fake death to outsmart Skull. Even Skull's right-hand woman, Ella, was in on the plan, driven by her secret love for Will. They toast to Will's memory, knowing they've avenged him and taken down a monster. In the end, Skull's dragged off by the Russians, probably to a very bad day. Sam and Steve rekindle their romance, sharing a kiss that's been a long time coming. Jimmy walks away with $25 million, free from his debts and a total legend. Nathaniel proves he's still the king of cons, and Trudy's already plotting the next adventure. The family's tighter than ever, and you can feel Will's spirit guiding them through it all. So, what's the vibe with The Last Gunfight? It's a high-octane thriller that blends action, heart, and a clever con game that keeps you guessing. It's about family sticking together, outsmarting the bad guys, and proving you don't mess with the Griffins. If you're into fast-paced drama, epic fights, and twists that hit like a sucker punch, this movie's for you. Please subscribe and like for more movie recaps.